Alright, folks, 10 of the 3 back in the house. We're back from vacation. Been 2-3 weeks. Took some time off from these fucking scammers. Got a guy in my crosshairs here. I love him a lot. Kurt Richard Haskell. He seems like a good guy. He outed Rebecca Roth after she was already being outed by the internet. He came on real strong. I think he's something to do with the owner of the network that Pete Santilli was running his radio show off of, that he joined up on that new network maybe 3 months ago. He switched over from some other network that he was on. And as the shit started hitting the fan back in Pete Santilli, back in November, did a detain McCain psyops where he went down and pretended to arrest John McCain on a Sunday afternoon. So I've been following Pete Santilli since that time. Quickly thereafter, Pete Santilli, I told him, and he had he had Blaine Cooper on his show, and Blaine Cooper was going down to detain some other congressman in another state, New Hampshire or something like that. And he was going to go put this person under arrest and wanted the militia to follow him, and it was all really, really like an even more giant psyops. So basically, I told, Pete Santilli a few times that, Blaine Cooper's trying to steal your thunder. Blaine Cooper's trying to detain McCain, your client, your listeners, your viewers, into following his madness of fucking running around with a bunch of fucking fake-ass militia, FBI dressing fucking clowns all over town telling people to bring their arms. So when Blaine Cooper got involved, I told Pete Santilli that Blaine Cooper no good. After Blaine Cooper came in October, or let's say November, Blaine Cooper came involved on the Pete Santilli show, that by December, fucking John Ritzheimer was fucking popping up on the show every couple of nights. And I told Santilli about him too. Told him directly in the chat, told him directly in his, let's say, Dev Jordan's Facebook page chat, because, I was following the show every day, folks. I was sent here to watch Pete Santilli after I, was watching Jabba the Hutt. He went fucking crazy, and he did $1 million money bomb and became a money whore, and started talking about he was going to put up satellites and all kinds of bullshit, man. And you saw when Jabba the Hutt became moved up to the next level, and then I just was surfing the internet. I came upon Santilli, and I watched him for about 3 months. I watched him all the way up to this Malheur. It wasn't an accident. I found Santilli. I was sent to Santilli through what would be just a common internet. Go this way. Let's see this. This is something that it will interest you. And finally, I came upon Santilli, and he had a lot of great, powerful messages about standing up for. He was a little bit off the wall, but real fun to listen to on the radio. And I did have a lot of faith in the guy. But let me promise you, folks, China the 3 comes from the real world. Birds of a feather flock together. If Santilli is friends with Blaine Cooper and John Ritzheimer, Santilli is also a fucking FBI agent. I don't give a fuck if he ain't a real FBI agent, if he doesn't know he's an FBI agent, if he's just too stupid to be walking around with all FBI fucking washout agents and just doing his thing. So, I'm back. I'm here with Kurt Richard Haskell, because he was the guy, I think he's the guy that owns the fucking network that Pete Santilli was on. But I don't know, man. I might be having him confused with another guy with 3 names. But he seems like a good guy. He outed Rebecca Roth. But my question is, anyone could out a fucking secret agent that's your friend. What was Rebecca Roth doing on the fucking network with Santilli, with all these other fucking FBI agents, Ritzheimer, Cooper? These are all agents, folk. Even if they're not wearing a suit and tie, they're definitely working for some kind of a subcontractor that's military, that has something to do with social media engineering. Yes, folks, these are what they are. That's what you see. So here he's got a post up. It's Saturday, I guess he made this post. It's been 80 days since the last mass shooting in the U.S., San Bernardino. Let me just tell you, folks, all of these disinformation people, including fucking Jabba the Hutt, including CNN Tilly, including every one of them, will give you pieces of reality and embed themselves within your community of, let's say, truthers or people telling the truth, and so, or bringing things to know. So it's very commonplace for a fucking FBI agent, narc, scumbag person to be pretending that they're reporting on all kinds of shit. Okay, so when I saw this, I've been seeing his posts. I've been seeing his posts after everyone got arrested. I've been seeing this and that. And I had a few questions to ask him. So I'll read through this post. You might have read it by now, but real quickly, in 2015, a mass shooting occurred approximately every 25 days. The first week of January saw Obama take executive action on gun control. The executive action was illegal and unconstitutional. The action was meant to take guns away from veterans, the elderly, anyone with a sort of criminal conviction, and many others. Taking executive action was the booby prize for Obama. Obama had wanted to sway public opinion on guns through his many false flag events, including in order to pass legislation on the matter. He failed. Then, okay. Folks, let me promise you, Obama also is running false flags like whO, and it ain't fucking Obama, because he's over in China signing the TPP. It's the FBI. It's the CIA in other countries, and it's the FBI that are fucking Americans up in America. And yes, they're probably also helping with the psyops that are going on in Australia and Canada, because they're all working in conjunction with Britain and NATO. And let me promise you, folks, if you really want to know who's making the votes that count, it's fucking NATO. It ain't your congressman anymore. So that's why when Obama wants to go to war, he gets a coalition together, he talks to NATO, he does all this bullshit, talks to the UN, and then he goes to war. He doesn't fucking worry about Congress anymore. Those days are over, folks. You guys are looking at a pretty gloom and doom setting, and I can promise you that this whO fucking wildlife refuge is nothing more than a giant psyops, the opposite side of the psyops, to make you believe you're on the fighting side, and they got you up in there with a bunch of fucking crazy actors screaming, "It's Armageddon! They're shooting at us! Come and bring your arms! We need you! It's a fucking... We're not going to get taken alive!" Folks, wake the fuck up, man. This is all fucking acting, man. Nobody in real life is that fucking stupid. If you are one of the people that have been honey trapped into this fucking giant whO fucking drone footage psyops, the FBI does not release drone footage to YouTube so that people could go on YouTube and make videos about how the FBI is shooting people in cold blood. They don't do that. The FBI does not arrest a car full of fucking terrorists or whatever they want, whO fucking activists, doesn't arrest them and then fucking let them out the same night so they can go make a video 6 hours later, or even make the video from this guy McConnell made a video, it looks like from inside the fucking police station. Listen, folks, the FBI are seizing your cameras, they're seizing all your fucking equipment, they're seizing all your computers, they're putting you in a little fucking room, and they're not letting you talk to nobody. And wake the fuck up, man. This is the same FBI that works with the fucking military that waterboards people, folks. Are you so stupid that you think the FBI cannot fucking kill 4 or 5 fat fucking over GMO'd Americans? They're not killing them because they're their own guys. Jesus Christ. And this guy, Kurt motherfucking Haskell, seems to me like he's fucking outing people after they're outed. He's coming to the table with all kinds of shit. He's fucking saving his network. Why the fuck was Rebecca Roth on his network in the first place? Why the fuck did Pete Santilli go over to his network? And why did his network all of a sudden start running all this Blaine Cooper, fucking John Ritzheimer, all this shit? Why? That's my question, folks. So that's what I asked him. It's simple. China the 3 is back. He's not here to make friends with CNN Tilly. I don't give a fuck about CNN. I love Deb Jordan. She seems real nice. I'm happy she's doing her own fucking videos now and not hiding behind the camera. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to help fucking radio show hosts and fucking people who want to make money on the internet. I'm here observing the internet with my own personal intuition and knowledge that I cannot be fucking hoaxed. And if I see a motherfucking hoaxer pulling the wool over 100,000 people's eyes at once, I'm going to ask a few questions that I guarantee you are going to wake the fuck you up out of the hoax. So here goes the questions. Here we go. Fuck what the rest he said. You probably read it by now. This is really what I want to know. So here, all my friends, I love this guy, love this girl, 59 people. They're probably, we're on the same, he's posting, the same people that see my shit, see his shit. I quit Facebook because it's nothing but another CIA fucking op. And after Malheur, I realized just how bad YouTube is as well. So you folks should all check yourself. When you turn off YouTube and Facebook, this whole story goes away and nobody in the real world even knows about it. Ask around. Ask someone that doesn't have a smartphone in their fucking hand if they know about Lavoie Finicum or Malheur Wildlife Refuge. They're going to say no. The only people that know about it, folks, are the people watching this video right now, people reading this guy's website right here, people listening to Pete Santilli, the people listening to John Ritzheimer and Blaine Cooper. Those are the only motherfucking people that know about this. Okay? So, get with the program and let me show you what questions I asked them. And you'll see, I'm not fucking around. Here's the guy, Scott Davis. We're being pushed into a holy war, if there's such a thing. You know, buddy, that's exactly the psyop, man. Get fucking everybody killing everybody for fucking, for religious purposes. And meanwhile, nobody talks about the Federal Reserve. Nobody talks about all your money is backed by fucking lies and thin air. Okay? So here, I believe we'll still have them because more and more people continue to be drugged with Prozac, Paxil. True. 6 dead in Kalamazoo country shooting spree. Oh, Terry Walsh has got breaking news for Kurt. Kurt replied, okay, man, here gets the fucking juice of the matter. James wants to know, who's Rebecca Roth, Blaine Cooper, and John Ritzheimer? Where did all the actors come from in the last month of Pete CNN Tilly show? Remember the fat boy FBI actor? It's Armageddon! So many things just don't add up, cowboy. And, don't play me, man. Are you also part of the PSYOPs? Are you also part of the PSYOPs, Kurt Richard Haskell? Or were you also lured in the hook and in the hooked by the honeypot? Seems unlikely you didn't know anything about the actors. Because I'm telling you, folks, Blaine, John, they were involved in a fucking shooting of a guy for drawing cartoons at a fucking community center near a mosque with Pamela Getter 2 years ago. It was also probably a PSYOPs. But anyone involved in that kind of fucking internet, Blaine Cooper and John Ritzheimer been out to the desert to shoot Korans. These people are losers. They're fucking actors. The only people that could do that shit and not go to jail are fucking the FBI. Fuck Blaine Cooper and John Ritzheimer. Anyone that defends those two fucking people, as far as I'm concerned, is working for the FBI. I don't give a fuck if you know you're working for the FBI. You're just too stupid to be knowing that you're working for the FBI. But you're pushing exactly what the FBI wants you to push. Because if you're not asking, what the fuck is Pamela Geller got to do with John Ritzheimer and all this fucking crazy madness of killing fucking Muslims, then you ain't asking the right questions and you don't deserve to be the one asking the questions. So that's why the internet comes forward and just asks questions. So here's his answer. The reason I'm doing this video is because the motherfucker's probably gonna erase this. This is gonna